Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Oh, blessed be the name of the Lord Most High. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Oh, blessed be the name of the Lord Most High. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. High tower. The righteous run into it, and they are saved. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. High tower. The righteous run into it, and they are saved. Holy is the name of the Lord. Holy is the name of the Lord. Oh, holy is the name of the Lord Most High. Holy is the name of the Lord. Holy is the name of the Lord. Oh, holy is the name of the Lord Most High. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. High tower. The righteous run into it, and they are saved. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. High tower. The righteous run into it, and they are saved. Glory. Glory to the name of the Lord. Glory to the name of the Lord. Oh, glory to the name of the Lord Most High. Glory to the name of the Lord. Glory to the name of the Lord. Oh, glory to the name of the Lord Most High. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it, and they are saved. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it, and they are saved. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest frame, but only lean on Jesus' name. On Christ the solid rock I stand. All other ground is sinking sand. All other ground is sinking sand. When darkness veils His lovely face, I rest on His unchanging grace. In every high and stormy gale, my anchor holds within the veil. On Christ the solid rock I stand. All other ground is sinking sand. All other ground is sinking sand. His oath, His covenant, His blood supports me in His whelming flood. When all around my soul gives way, then is all my hope and stay. On Christ the solid rock I stand. All other ground is sinking sand. All other ground is sinking sand. When He shall come with trumpet sound, oh, may I then in Him be found, dressed in His righteousness alone, faultless to stand before the throne. On Christ the solid rock I stand. All other ground is sinking sand. All other ground is sinking sand. valley. Let your sweet aroma fill my life. Rose of Sharon, show me how to bloom in beauty in God's sight. Fairest of 10,000, make me a reflection of your light. Daystar, shine down on me. Let your love shine through me in the night. Lead me, Lord, I'll follow. Anywhere you open up the door. Let me know your wisdom. Show me things I've never seen before. Oh, I want to be your witness. You can take what's wrong and make it right. Daystar, shine down on me. Let your love shine through me in the night. Lord, I see a world that's dying, wounded by the master of deceit, groping in the darkness, haunted by the years of past defeat. But I see you standing near me, shining with compassion in your eyes. Jesus, shine down on me. Let your love shine through me in the night. Lead me, Lord, I'll follow. Anywhere you open up the door. Let me know your wisdom. Show me things I've never seen before. Oh, I want to be your witness. You can take what's wrong and make it right. Daystar, shine down on me. Let your love shine through me in the night. So lead me, Lord, I'll follow. Anywhere you open up the door. Let me know your wisdom. Show me things I've never seen before. Lord, I want to be your witness. You can take what's wrong and make it right. Daystar, shine down on me. Let your love shine through me in the night. Oh, I want to be your witness. You can take what's wrong and make it right. Daystar, shine down on me. Let your love shine through me in the night.
Greetings, people of God. I feel so blessed to be able to speak to you regarding the blessings of Manasseh and Ephraim. Genesis 48, it reads like this, starting in verse 15. Then he blessed Joseph and said, "May the God before whom my fathers Abraham and Isaac walked, the God who has been my shepherd all my life long to this day, the angel who has protected me from all harm, bless these boys. May my name be named in them and the name of my fathers, Abraham and Isaac. May they grow into a multitude on the earth. So he blessed them that day, saying, by you will Israel bless, saying, may God make you like Ephraim and Manasseh. Amen. Brothers and sisters, life throws heavy blows at every one of us, even the ones who look like they're getting away easy. Everybody has difficult times. Job said it like this: man that is born of a woman has a few days to live, and they will be full of trouble. People act as though God has forsaken them when they experience setbacks and troubles. Like when I experienced a series of setbacks during my junior year in college. I can remember asking out loud, God, are you working against me? Well, here's the truth of the matter. My troubles were no greater than anybody else's troubles. And actually, when I look back at them, I realized that they were only light afflictions, and they did not last very long. Now, Genesis chapter 40 through chapter 48 tells the amazing story of Joseph. He was the 11th son of the patriarch Jacob. And the story starts with Joseph being the favored son of his father over his 11 brothers. His father loved him so much that he gave Joseph the multicolored coat, which signified favored son status. And it caused great jealousy among his brothers. The story ends with Jacob blessing Joseph and his sons, Manasseh and Ephraim, and prophesying that people would bless others by saying, may the Lord bless you as Ephraim and Manasseh. What made these men so special that their names would be associated with much coveted happiness and well-being? Well, that's the middle of the story. That's the part where Joseph had to endure heavy blow after heavy blow and keep his head up and keep his confidence in God. Blow number one, many of you are familiar with the story where Joseph's brothers caught him out in the field one day, far away from home and his father's protection. 10 of the brothers, now Benjamin, who was the youngest, he was not with them, but the 10 decided to throw Joseph into a pit in the middle of nowhere and see where his favored status would take him. Now, Reuben was not a part of that, but he said, throw him in there, and he was thinking that I'm going to come back later on and rescue him. Well, while Reuben was away, the other brothers ended up selling Joseph into slavery. Now, the slave traders that they sold him to took him into Egypt and sold him to Potiphar, one of Pharaoh's officials. Now, as a slave, Joseph excelled in his work until Potiphar, his master, promoted him to the chief management position of his whole estate. Joseph was living large and in charge. Life couldn't get better for him. And then blow number two. It didn't take long for Potiphar's wife to take notice of Joseph because he was smart, he was successful, and he was extremely handsome. That's like being the captain of the football team, the valedictorian of the class, and the prom king, all wrapped into one person. She began to pursue Joseph for a romantic affair. He knew it was wrong on 2 accounts. First, he knew it would be a sin against God. And second, he knew that it would violate the trust that Potiphar had placed in him. So Joseph resisted her overtures time and time again until one day she cornered him in the house when no one else was there. She grabbed his coat and said, let's make love. Joseph ran away, leaving his coat in her hands. Well, being rejected and holding his coat, she framed Joseph with an attempted rape charge. Now, of course, he was thrown into prison without a trial and without recourse. And then we have blow number 3. While in prison, Joseph excelled again. He was such a model prisoner that the warden put him in charge of running the entire prison. Talk about the inmates running the asylum. One day, the king's butler and baker were put into the prison while an investigation was being conducted on both of them. Apparently, someone was plotting against the king's life. The 2 men had dreams and did not know what they meant, but Joseph interpreted both men's dreams. One man, the butler, was restored to his position just like Joseph said, and the other, the baker, was executed just like Joseph said. Joseph asked the butler to tell Pharaoh about him when he was restored to his position. Of course, the butler promised, "I'll do it first thing." But when he got back to his position, he forgot all about his promise to Joseph. 24 months passed with no word from the king, no word from the palace. However, Joseph continued his excellent service. But after that 24 months of being forgotten, Pharaoh had a dream that no one could interpret. Immediately, Joseph came to the butler's mind. He said, "Oh, yes." And he told Pharaoh about him. Joseph was called to meet Pharaoh. He interpreted Pharaoh's dream and was promoted to the prime minister of Egypt post. He was tasked with saving Egypt and consequently the whole region from starvation due to a famine that God was bringing on the land. Again, Joseph excelled. Pharaoh gave Joseph a great position, a wonderful wife, and vast power in Egypt. Joseph's sons, Manasseh and Ephraim, they were born to him in the land of Egypt, the land where Joseph was made a slave, a prisoner, and a forgotten convict. After each setback, Joseph kept his faith in God and his nose to the grind. In the end, he was able to say that God had made him to forget his pain and troubles in all his father's house. Then he said, "God has made me fruitful in the land of my affliction." Manasseh, Ephraim, forgetting pain and trouble, being made fruitful in the land of suffering. That's what those names mean. And everyone loves a comeback story. And this one, it ranks among the top. But what does this story mean for us? Well, one thing it means is that all of us will suffer trouble, a series of troubles in our lives. So don't think it's strange when trouble comes. That's what Peter said. Don't think it's strange the fiery trials that are going to try you, like something strange has happened. James says, "My brothers and sisters, consider it nothing but joy when you fall into all sorts of trials." Now we know that no difficulty or trial is pleasant while we are in the midst, but after it is over, we can be joyful because of the results of that trial. Just ask a mother who gave birth to a healthy child, or the farmer who harvested a successful crop, or the student who passed a difficult class. All of us must endure troubles and temptations in order to become what God is shaping us to be. James 1:3 says, "Because you know that the testing of your faith produces endurance. And let endurance have its perfect effect, so that you will be perfect and complete, not deficient in anything." Enduring troubles has a way of making us just strip off all excess baggage. Just drop it so we can continue. I remember a time when I served on an important bylaws revision committee. The evening started with a group of about 7. When we got together, the committee members were so happy to see each other. They were sharing and reminiscing and eating and talking about old times. They were laughing. but we had some serious work to do. So the chairman kept bringing us back to the job at hand. As the hours went on, one by one, the less committed members began to wear out and go home. At the end, there were about 3 of us left, putting in the work to revise that document. In the end, we had success because we endured. Now, endurance in your tests and trials will make you perfect and complete, deficient in nothing, because God will provide everything you need when you come to the end of your own strength. And Paul said it like this: when I am weak, then I am strong. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. When we endure our setbacks with patience, we receive the blessing that God has planned for us, but that will only come to us when we endure to the end. James goes on to say, happy is the man who endures testing, because when he has proven to be genuine, he will receive the crown of life that God has promised to those who love him. In Joseph's case, his endurance led to becoming a chief ruler in the land of his affliction. It also led him being the reason for the preservation of nations, the nation of Egypt and the surrounding nations, and then the nation of Israel that had not become a nation as of yet. But because of Joseph's success, Jacob's family was saved, the whole lineage was saved, and Christ came through that family. And it was all preserved because of what Joseph did. Now, here's a question. What will be preserved as a result of your endurance in trials? Only God knows. Brothers and sisters, the blessing of Ephraim and Manasseh is to have the pain of your hardship and troubles fade away, because God is making you fruitful in the land of your affliction. So many of us pray, Lord, take me out of this. Lord, deliver me from this trouble. When God is saying, I want you to endure this so I can make you the master and ruler over it. And when we become the master of the thing that has troubled us, it has no more power over us. That goes for sin, anger, lust, fear, envy, strife, you name it, it goes for it. Let patience have its perfect work, that you may be perfect and complete, deficient in nothing, conquering over everything. May God make you like Ephraim and Manasseh. Amen.